Ponderosa wasn't just a ranch, it was a revolution. When Bonanza premiered in 1959, it didn't just introduce another Western, it helped transform television. But behind the Cartwright family's strength and morality, the real story was far more complicated. Bonanza wasn't simply the first hit Western filmed in color, it was a calculated move. NBC was owned by RCA, the company selling color TV sets. At the time, most Americans still watched in black and white. Color televisions were expensive luxuries, so NBC created a show that demanded to be seen in color. The blue of Lake Tahoe, the deep green forests, the carefully chosen wardrobe, Ben in green, Adam in black, Hoss in brown, Little Joe in tan, all designed to stand out across a living room. If you wanted the full Ponderosa experience, you needed a color set, and the strategy worked. Before America met the four Cartwright men, there were originally meant to be five. Early concepts included another son, but producers decided four brothers were easier to write and easier to manage. The extra character disappeared before cameras rolled, absorbed into the personalities of the remaining sons. Then there was Lorne Greene, the commanding Ben Cartwright. A respected stage and radio actor, Greene initially resisted the role. He believed television westerns lacked depth. Only after securing stronger scripts and meaningful character development did he agree. What he feared might limit him instead made him a household name. Not everyone felt the same satisfaction. Pernell Roberts, who portrayed Adam, grew increasingly unhappy with the show's direction. He wanted more complex storytelling and less repetition. After 6 seasons, he made the rare choice to walk away from one of television's biggest hits. In contrast, Dan Blocker, who played Hoss, became the emotional center of the cast. Warm, humble, and deeply respected by the crew, he brought heart to every scene. His sudden death in 1972 following surgery shocked everyone. The loss was devastating. Though the series continued briefly, many felt the spirit of the Ponderosa had changed forever. And then there was Michael Landon. Barely in his 20s when cast as Little Joe, Landon fought hard for the role. Producers worried he seemed too young. He pushed for another chance and won it. Over time, he became more than an actor. He wrote scripts, directed episodes, and helped guide the show's evolution. Production wasn't always smooth. Outdoor filming brought weather challenges, and parts of the set had to be rebuilt more than once due to damage and fire. Yet each setback strengthened the production's resolve. The famous burning map in the opening credits wasn't a special effect created by computers. It was done practically, filmed repeatedly until the flames moved just right. It became one of television's most recognizable introductions. After 14 seasons and more than 400 episodes, Bonanza concluded in 1973 without a grand farewell. No sweeping finale, just another Sunday night. But for millions of viewers, it had been more than a show. It was a weekly gathering, a shared ritual, a story about loyalty, family, and standing your ground. The Ponderosa may have been fictional, but its legacy still rides on. Subscribe 90s Playback for daily new videos and press the bell icon so you don't miss any update.